Okay, good morning and welcome to Barre class. Go ahead and grab your chair. And remember, we just use the chair to kind of help us and guide us, but not to hang on to too crazy. Let's go ahead and take a stretch and lay back and lift the heel and press down, heel and down. And good. Bring a little bit down, a little bit further. See if you can get into a lunge. Keeping this knee over the heel. Taking that stretch. Good. Bring it up. Grab onto the leg. And stretch. All right. Other side. Here we go. Bring it down. And stretch. Pushing the heel. Come up and down. And 2. Good. And 3. 1 more. 4. And into a little bit deeper of a lunge if you can. Keeping the knee over the heels is really stretching out the hip flexor and the psoas. And then bring it up. And stretch. Nice. Let's go ahead and just hang on. Let's just come up and down for 16 this morning. Just trying to get in a position where you can see my head, but when I go up, it disappears. There we go. I'm just warming up a little bit. And 4. Good. 5. And 6. 7. 8. 8 more. 1. 2. 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. All right, stretch it out. There we go. And other side. Okay, let's come away from the bar and just take the legs apart and just come down into a good stretch here in second position. Straighten the legs and stretch all the way down. Good, from here, if you're touching the ground, even if you're out a little bit like this, take the hips and go side to side. There you go. That feels good. Kind of getting those hips loosened up. Good. Okay, roll up slowly and take the shoulders back. Good. Take the head around. I'm going to adjust the camera angle just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Good. Now I can see a little bit more. Take the head around. And other way. Good. Shoulders back. Rolling. Good. And grab to the back. Take a big stretch. Deep breath in. And exhale. One more deep breath in. All right, let's go ahead and start. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Tummy in, nice and tall. Ready for the single lunge. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down. Up and 2. Good. And 3. And 4. See if you can let go. Find your balance, keeping that front knee over the heel, right? So you want to have that back heel lifted. And 8. 8 more. 1. And 2. Okay, doing great. 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. From here, we're going to just pulse it for 32. Find the balance. 3, 4. Feel this working. 6, 7, and 8. and 1. This is working right here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 more and 1. Hang on if you need to. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go single lift to the back and up, down, and up, down, and up, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Try to come up on the toe if you can on this one. Up, and 2, good. And 3, and 4, 5, 6. You're doing great. 7, oh, it's burning a little, and 8. Good. Here we go. Holding it here and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See if you can let go. Hold the tummy strong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. If you can balance, bend this leg in and straighten. If you need to hang on, hang on. Bend it in and straighten. And 3. Straighten. Good. 4. Right? 4 more. 5. Hanging up. So you can. 6. Testing your balance. 7. It's a tough one. And 8. There should be a little bit of bend in this knee. You don't want that leg locked. Remember, a little bit of bend. So you're using this glute. Here we go. Bring it down. Push it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Bringing it to the single leg squat. Bring it down and extend. And 2. Oh, 3. And 4. It should really be burning. 5, 6. 2 more. 7 and 8. Woo! Nice work on that. I'm feeling it. So yeah, as long as you have that supporting leg a little bit bent, you're going to really feel the glute working. If you lock the leg, it's not going to work as much. So I'm going to have a little bit of bend in there. Okay, that was just a little stretch. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Starting with just regular lunges. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's down. And 2. And here you're just trying to find your form. 3. Right? You might have to take the foot back a little bit more. 4. You don't want to have them close together because you're going to look like that. See how my knee just went forward? Right? So they've got to be back. 7. There you go. And 8. 8 more. See if you can find your balance. And 2. 3. And 4. Good. 5. 6. 7. Now we're going to pulse for 32. Here we go. 1, 2. And you're feeling that supporting that front leg, that glute pushing you up. And 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe. 6, 7, 16 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here we go. Single lift. single, lift. Good. Slowly, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, using that front leg to push you up. Okay, come up on the toe if you can. Up. Down. I know, that's a hard one. You don't have to, only if you can. 4 more. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Hold it here. Bring it in. And out. And 2. This knee's a little bent. Feeling that glute holding you there. And 4. See if you can let go. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Bring it back. See, Jen, can't remember. Did we already go back for 32? No, I don't think so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we did already, my short-term memory goes, we're doing it again. 5, 6, 7. Keep the balance in. 1. I don't think we did. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here we go. Bringing it down. Pushing it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. All I know is it's burning this morning, yeah? Push. 2. Tummy's flat. Pulled up. Back's flat. And 16 more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 more. 3, 4, 5, 6. We got this. 7, 8. Here we go for the single leg down and lift. This is a hard one. The knee's going to go a little bit over the toe. It can't help it, but that's why we don't want to go down too far. And 4 more. 5, 6, 7. Oh, last one. And 8. Oh, yeah. You should have felt that. Let's stretch it out. Cross it over. Knee down. Okay. Okay. All right, and stretch. Nice work on that. Grab your light weights. Okay. Here we go. And we're going to go ahead and start with the leg up. I'm going to angle my chair a little bit. Okay. And going to the front, and then to the side, to the back, and then back to the side. From here, we'll bring it down to down, and then just up. Right? We'll go into 16 of those today. Okay. If your arm gets tired, switch over to here. If you want to not hang on to the chair, put the hand on the hip. But have the chair here in case you need to find that balance. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's up. And 2. And 3. And 4. There you go. 5, 6, 7, 8. To the side now. 1, 2. That arm's going to get tired. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now to the back. 1. If it gets tired, move the weight here. But keep the arm moving. 3 and 4. Pull down. 5, 6, 7. Now back to the side. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3. Breathe. That heart rate's coming up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down and up and down and up and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Going for 16 today. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Feeling this glute work. 5, 6, 7. Last one, we're going to hold it up there. 8. Hold it here. Find your balance. See if you can. Right here. Woo. Right. Feeling that balance. Extend the leg out. And in. And 2. You can hold the weight here or here. Whatever works. 3. Right? Or not at all. 4. You can just go right here. And 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, let's go ahead and stretch it out because we're going to do some stuff a little bit off the bar today. So let's take a stretch and switch it over to the other side. There we go. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Remember to hold that tummy strong as you do your leg lifts. Kicks 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's up. And 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't have to be too high. Just want to make sure that back is straight. Tummy's in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, to the back. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. If your arm gets tired, keep it moving. Just shift the weight over. 6, 7, and to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here we go. Taking it down to the lunge. And up. And 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Good. My heart rate's racing. 1 more. And hold it here. Find your pose. Right here, here. Tummy in. Here we go. You can either hold the weight here, out, or here, or not at all. Hanging on if you need to. Extend. 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3. So that's hanging on. Extend. 2. That's finding my balance. And in. 4. Extend. And in. Good. Our arms are here. Extend. And in. 4 more. 1. 2. 3. Last one, you guys. And 4. All right. Nice work. Stretch it out. I'm going to put the chair over. Actually, I'm going to put it over here because we're going to use the wall today for push-ups. Okay. Get a drink if you need it. Now's a good time. Otherwise, grabbing your weights if you want. I'm going to show you without weights first. We're just going to take a nice plie squat. Down, arms together. Down. If you have weights, use your weights. Down, together. And 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Good, 8 more. Now pull back with the arms. And 2, 3, and 4, 5, good, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, nice work. Let's go ahead, take a little stretch with the hips. Just rocking side to side. Good. Bring the feet together. Again, if you have the weights, holding them to your side. We're going to do that fun bending the knees, coming up onto the toes, pushing up and down. There you go. Bend the knees, up on the toes, push up and down, and down. And down, good. Feeling those legs work. Use that tush, squeeze those buns, engaging those glutes. 3 more. And 2. And 3. All right, nice, reverse it. Come up on the toes. Bend the knees, heels down. Straighten, good. Up, bend, heels down. Up, heels down. Head. Ooh, if you lose your balance, you can grab your chair. I moved mine away, now I need it. Here we go. Always good to have it close by. Up. Last one. Up. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and stretch it out. Stretch out the calf. Pushing the heel down. Nice. And switch to the other side. Okay. Good work on that. Stretch out the arms. Okay. Arm circles. Here we go. Arms out to the side. So you want to think about pulling down, and if you want to start with your weights on this particular one, coming down, you can, right? And it's just when we get to the circles, you want to let those weights go, otherwise it's going to be too much pressure on your shoulders. They're going to be like, ugh, stressing out. Okay, tummy in strong, 5, 6, 7, 8, pull it down, and you can come into that chair, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, woo, 7, 8. If you need to stand up, stand up. You can just kind of move the hips a little if you want. 5, 6, 7, 8 more, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, good, 7, 8. Arms are in. And 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, here's where we drop those weights. Arms out to the side, bring it in. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready for the circles? Here we go. It's around. And 2. And 4. Put on your favorite song. And 7. And 8. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. 2, 3. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, small and fast and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got it. 7, 8. Keep going. Keep the arms straight. Don't let them bend like this. But now I'm not using them. 6, 7, 8. Good. Hold it here. Breathe. Hold like I'm holding that big beach ball. And just hold. Breathe. 6, 7. Bend the arms. Pull them down. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Good. 6, 7, 8 more just for 16. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 7 and 8. Arms in. And 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold them here, bring them in, and 2. You should be feeling this all along the deltoid here, and 4. Relax the neck, no tension up here. Don't be way up there. Down, pushing into the shoulder blades. Here we go, reverse that circle, it's around, and 2. And 4, 5. Keep going, and we're moving. And 2, and 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to go small and fast. Here we go. It's around. And 2, and 3, and 4. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Let's go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and hold them here. Hold. And breathe. Push into the shoulders. And just push down a little. Down. 2, 3, 4. Just a little bit. 6, 7, 8 more. 1. Feel that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go to the back. Here we go. Back. And 2, and 3. The deltoids are here are on fire. Yeah? Neck is relaxed. 1, and 2. Let it flow. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, get ready to hug and hug and hug and hug and hug and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, class, those hands together and squeeze the chest. 3. Getting it warmed up for those push-ups. 6, 7, and 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze, and you can feel the chest muscles. You can see them. 1, 2, right? We must increase our bust. The bigger, the better, the tighter, the sweater. And I know there's more to that song. I think one of the Nancys knows it. We'll find out after class. Right? And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Nice work. Okay, we're going to do push-ups up against the wall today, since I have my lovely wall here. Remember, we're going to go nice and wide. Now, if you don't have a wall, you have a piece of furniture like I have here, or the fireplace mantle. But if you don't have anything, go ahead and go down to the mat and do them on the mat, okay? Now, when you're doing them up against the wall, you want the arms nice and wide, the back here, and I'm just going to come right into it. And I'm going to push away, I'm going to clap. All right, and down, and push away. And keep that tummy strong. Don't let the back sway like that. Keep the tummy strong, and pushing, and good. And 5, 6, breathe, 7, and 8. Let yourself fall into it and push away. You're going to feel this tomorrow. 2, 3. You're like, what? I know we're somewhere. I like to count in 8s. 7, 8. Let's go for 4 more. Come on. That puts us to 20. We're doing 20 today. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. That was for your chest. Nice and wide push-ups. Now we're going to do them for the tricep. The arms are going to come just straight. I'm going to put them in front of me like this, and I'm going to let myself fall right where they are. So I don't want them up high. I'm just going to put my arms in front like this, let myself fall forward. That's where I am. My heels come up off the ground, and I come and I push away. Keep the elbows by your chest. Now, if you're finding it's too hard, step up a little bit and come into it, push away. Keep the elbows right by the chest, coming right alongside. Down, there you go. And the back strong and the tummy in. 7. Okay, that was 8. And 10, you're halfway there. We got 10 more. You should really be feeling this in your tricep. And 2, again, the arms are low. They're not up high, they're down low, right in front of me. And 4, oh, feeling that burn. 5, 6, so we got 3 more. Challenge yourself, step out a little bit. It's gonna make it even harder. Oh, those last 2. And, all right, good work on that. Go ahead, grab a drink, grab your mat. We're gonna take it down and finish up on the ground. Nice work on that today, you guys. You should be feeling good. Don't drink too much because we're gonna work the tum-tum. I don't want you to have too much liquid in it. Okay. Okay. And let's bring it down. Okay. Good work on that. Got the heart rate up. Things are moving. All right. Let's bring it down to the mat. Bring the knees in. And let's just rock a little bit side to side. Good. Okay. From here, let's go ahead, put the hands behind the head and start with the bicycle. Going here, shoulders up off the mat, and a little bit different than Pilates because we go faster. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Breathe. 6, 7, and 8. That's at 16. We're going for 40. All right. Exhaling. Eight more. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good work. Bring it down. Okay. Legs straight up. Split crunch. As I come up and go through, and down. Good. Up and down. If it's too hard, just reach up and touch the toes. And if that's hard, just bend the knees. And then just come up. Right? 3 different modifications for you. Actually 4, because you can put your hands behind your head if you find that and you can do that in all of them, that it's too much strain on your head, on your neck. Oh. Breathe. 4 more. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. Bring it down. Rock it a little bit side to side. Put the feet down. One hand behind the head, and you're going to reach to the opposite. And up. I'm not going all the way down. I'm going about halfway down. And 4. Good breathing. 5, 6, 7. We'll go for 16. 8 more. Pull that tummy in. 2, 3, 4, 6. 2 more. 7 and 8. Okay. Other side. Here we go. 1, 2, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you're doing good. Bring it down. Take a little stretch. Bring the legs up. Hands behind the head. Going for that reverse crunch for 20. You're going to bring the hips up and right back to where they were. Up and here. If you can't get them up off the ground, just let them go here. And then as you come down, don't let that lower back lift. Challenge yourself. You might just have little movements in here. That's okay. Up and down. You can cross the feet if you need to. Supporting the head, looking up at the ceiling. Oh, good. Keep going. We have 8 more. And 2. Breathe. 3. And 4. 5. 6. Good. 7. And 8. Nice. Bring it down. Rock a little side to side. We're going to come up onto the elbows. Good. And from here, extending one leg out at a time. Out. And 2. 3. And 4. It's almost like a bicycle movement. 5. Good. Almost like a single leg stretch, except you're right up like this. And 1. And 2. And 3. There you are. Did you decide to come out of your box? He got a new Amazon box, and he's just in heaven. Good. 4 more. 1. And 2. 3. And 4. All right. Good work. Let's roll it over and take a child's pose stretch. I think the chair is a little bit more comfortable than the box. He barely fits in the box. He's so big. He's 17 pounds. All right. Let's take a stretch. Feels good. You can either curl the toes. I have my toes curled right now because I'm getting a little stretch in them, or you can have them flat. Okay. In here, look over one shoulder and over the other shoulder. And really bring it into the downward dog stretch. Nice. Deep breath in and exhale. And let's just alternate the heels down. This is such a good stretch. Try to do what you can. Good. Okay. Deep breath in And exhaling. We're going to go into the plank from here. Coming down. If you need to modify, go to your knees, right? Otherwise, you're in plank here. If you're modified, you're here. Okay? And holding that plank. Nice strong back. Don't let it sway like this. You want to feel like strong up. Good. Breathe. Deep breath in. And exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale back up to the downward dog. Good. We're going to come back into the plank and bring one knee in, then the other knee in, then back to the downward dog. Here I go. I'm into the plank. One knee in, two knee in, up and down. Good. In, up, and down. Now make it four in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and down again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Now you're going to go for 6. If you're in modified, just stay here and then come back. Right? If you're modifying, you're here. Otherwise, you should be in your second downward dog, coming back into the plank with 6. And then the last one, we're going to do 8. So you're in the downward dog. You're in that plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up. Last one, I promise. Here we go, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, bring it down and rest. Whew. Nice work on that. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring it over to the side. Oh, we're almost at time. Good job. Bringing it to the side. We're just going to come up and down. We're going to stay here. If you want to go into a full side plank, you can. I'm going to push my arm up and my body is going to come up. And when I come down, I'm not going to let myself set down. I'm just going to tap my hip to the mat and push myself back up. Okay? The modification on this is just trying to hold right in here. Okay? Otherwise, I pushed up and I'm down. I tap it, and up, and down, and up, and down. Again, you could do this in a full side plank if you wanted to, but why? I ain't 22. Although I do have some clients who are in their 50s and 60s that can do this very easily. So one more, and all right, other side. Good. Again, if you're new to this, it can be a hard move, so just kind of practice. Just try to lift the hips a little like that. Don't strain the shoulder. Don't hurt yourself. If you can't do it at all, don't do it, right? Here we go. Up and down, and 2, and 3. Shoot to the sky. 4, 5. Just going for 8, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Nice work. Let's super girl it out. Oh, good work today. This is a tough one. Okay. And let's bring it up and down. Down 2. 3. And 4. Good. 4 more. Feels good. 6, 7. Last one. And 8. All right. Nice work. Let's stretch it out. Bring it back a little bit, and let's bring that right leg through. Make sure that you keep the knee over the heel and stretch. One of my students asked me last week, she's like, how do you you plan all your classes? Do you have like a big whiteboard and you have it all planned out? And no, I make this stuff up as I go along. When you see me resting a little bit longer than usual, it's because I'm trying to think of what our next move is going to be. And for the most part, it's all, every single class that I do, none of it is structured. It's all just made up as we go along. I mean, there's some things obviously in Pilates that are your basic exercises, but for the most part, just kind of do what we feel for the day. All right, and switch. Your exercise is based on my mood. How hard do I feel like working today? And let's keep the knee over the heel, feeling that good stretch in the hip flexor. Good. And then straighten and lift the toe. Okay, let's bring it down. Let's just go to our side really quick and stretch. So this one we do standing up, but you can also do it laying down, and I'm just pulling this and stretching out my quad muscle. And I'm going to go to the other side and do the same. Good. All right, let's stretch out those glutes. We worked hard today on your backs. Right leg up, flex, and point. Flex, and point, and flex. Good, cross it over, bring it in, and stretch. You can grab your hands through if you can. Rock side, side. Always my favorite stretch. And what's nice about this one, and this is a good one to do every day, is you can do this when you're lying in bed drinking coffee, right? I like to do leg stretches in bed before I go to sleep as well, so I'm nice and stretched out. But you can do this, wake up, have your coffee, lay down on the bed, and I just switch legs, flex and point, right? And sometimes it's easier to do this if you have a hard time getting onto the floor and you're doing our stretches right now standing up. You'll find that this one you can do on the bed and it's a lot easier. Good, let's rock a little bit side to side, bring the hands through. Nice. Okay, well, let's roll up and put the legs straight in front of us. Now, deep breath in and exhale. Okay, take the legs apart. Sit up tall. All right, and turn and face the legs, stretch. And then reach the arm through, stretch over. Again, if you're doing these exercises standing up, these stretches, grab onto something, reach way over, feel that good stretch in the oblique. Good, and other side. And stretch over. All right, and stretch there. Nice. Take a little bit deeper stretch, deep breath in, And exhale. All right. Come up, bring the feet together. And let's take the head over. And then over to the other side. Good, reach the arms up and open. Stretch to the back. All right, and give yourself a hand. Nice work today, everybody. You should be feeling